P?
It's okay. How we doing? Hey, let's just start the show. It's all good. The countdown played, but then the song didn't kick in. Do you want to try it again? I don't care.
Dude, what the hell? That's lame. This dude. Come on,
Tony.
man.
Let me help you out. Let me give you some assistance. If you drop what the hell, I got to call in Charles Grodin out of the bullpen.
What the hell? What the hell?
You want to try?
That's not cool, brother. Oh.
Try it again, Holmes. Try it again.
No, well, hang on.
yeah. Do your stuff, man.
Let's see if this works. Hang on.
Can I tell you something, Tony?
Don't pretend like I got a choice. Particles. Here we go. Here we go.
So many great pre-show posts today. I got to tell you, it's already gone, it flew by, but somebody just posted, hey, it's like Saturday Night Live, a cold open. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Where you just cut, boom, there we are. I like that. By the way, speaking of Saturday Night Live, I was just talking to Chris Kelly, our good friend, who has been the stage manager at Saturday Night Live for decades. He's been there like 30 years, maybe longer than that, actually. In any case, he was checking in with me. He goes, so he has a great schedule, Tony. He does SNL rehearsal all week. Yep. And these people, they work into the night. They have like 20-hour work days. They write sketches, they rewrite them, they have these meetings, then they do dress rehearsals. So a lot of times Chris, my buddy Chris, he'll leave SNL rehearsal and he'll go down to this neighborhood bar that he hangs out in, and they save him a seat at the end of the bar where he is situated right underneath a TV that only shows Giant games, because that's how we met. He's a monster Giant game. So that he has his own chair reserved. Like, you can't sit on Chris's chair, and you also can't ask for any other game to be put on that TV, because that's Chris's chair, Chris's TV, and Chris has Giants on. As soon as the season starts, that's all that TV will show, which is really cool. Anyway,
that's freaking amazing, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
And by the way, Paulie, just a new little sound clip.
Good day, everyone.
You know what, dude? I used that on the pre-show tweet yesterday. Good day, everyone.
Yeah, a little reprise.
Good day, everyone.
There we go. Good day, everyone. Little Vargas for your midday Friday vibing out, Paulie. We're gonna have Noemi Catalina with the musical assignment later today.
Yeah.
We should honor the life of Catherine O'Hara, who passed away.
I know, morning. We will. Yeah, that was sad news, man.
Yeah, man. And also, Paulie, Kai Wei Tang is the hardest part.
Wow, look at you.
Say goodbye to Kai Wei Tang, who was traded to the Houston Astros.
Say goodbye to Hollywood. Yeah.
So Kai Wei Tang, we hardly knew you, but good luck in Houston. And maybe they're clearing space, Paulie, for our boy Valdez. Who knows?
Nobody ever picked up on this. I kept trying to get the masses to kind of like pick up on this. I was trying to like convince you that the song for Kaiway should have been Kaiway Star by Deep Purple. You know what I mean? Right. Kaiway Star, but nobody, I mean, I don't know. We got any Deep Purple heads out there? I'm one. Count me in. I've seen them 3 times live. They're amazing. Yeah. Well, back in the day, I saw them when they had the real lineup, but Rags saw Purple with me. Richie Blackmore and Ian Pace and Roger Glover. Don't sleep on Deep Purple, by the way. And when you're talking Deep Purple, you got to shout out Lars Ulrich from Metallica. That's his favorite band, Deep Purple.
Yeah, dude, Deep Purple forever, dude. Seriously, I'm with you with Deep Purple, Paulie. Again, I was a late bloomer to a lot of things. I was a late bloomer to Deep Purple. I had to go back right into the catalog, but that's okay. What I've learned is that the time is right whenever it's right for you.
100%. Yes. 100%. That's why when people try to do this whole like Grateful Dead, like, and I'm sure you get this in the Fish community too, like where some of these like these deadheads are like, they're deader than thou. It's like, well, when did you see your first show? Oh, 1987. I saw them in the 70s. It's like, well, you know what, dude? I don't care. We all got to go to our first show at some time. So I feel you, dude. No snobbery allowed. Not in the PMP corner of the universe. And by the way, it's good to see Ray Goodman on the board today. He goes, hey, I heard somebody named Noemi's doing the musical ass today. 100%. Yeah, maybe we can introduce you guys, Ray. Maybe I'll introduce you to Noemi at some point. Stand by for that. Also, Rags, get the snow shovel out. I saw what's going on. A bomb cyclone. Could somebody please define what a bomb cyclone and Rags, a two-part question. Haven't you guys been through enough, you poor bastards in Jersey, getting snowed on, getting sleeted on? Rags' brother Brian texted me last night they live like 20 minutes away from each other in North Jersey. And Rags' brother texted me and he goes, hey, Paulie Mac, just for your head, he enjoyed the show yesterday, and he is hell-bent on this Creative Tony thing. Rags' brother Brian, he's like, you and Creative Tony were on fire today. And I was like, oh, thanks. And he goes, it's really cold here. And I go, how cold? Ready for this, Tony? It was 1 degree when I was talking to him last night. 1, dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's a little much, dude. When you're getting into 1, I got to tap out. You know what I mean? I'm good in the 20s. I'll even deal with some teens. Once you're getting into single digits, I'm staying inside. That's it.
Paulie, that's why I will pay what we have to pay to live out here, right? Today is a beautiful January day.
Yeah,
gorgeous January day.
I will say this, California, man. Listen, California, for me anyway, just for everybody's different. Everybody has different, needs and likes and things. I love the climate in the Bay Area so effing much. Every time I travel around anywhere, fly out of town, when I come back and I get off the plane and you get hit with that like fog air, like it's cool. It's back on. I just love that. Anyway, Rags, good luck, bro. Sorry, you're getting crushed back there. Hope everybody else is feeling good today. Santa Cruz Mafia is in the house. Stevie B's in the house. Losh D's in the house. Beautiful. Great to see you. Phil Dawson, nice to see you. The Escobar Cheeks the third is in position. So let's unroll it today, T. We are going to do the musical last. I think today should be the day where we introduce everybody's favorite fun game, which we haven't played once yet. I've been talking about it all week. It's time to introduce Right or Wrong.
Yes, dude. Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about it, we got to give it its proper introduction, Paulie, and make the soundbite accompany the topic of the show.
Right or wrong?
There we go.
One more. I stepped on it.
Right or wrong?
100%, Big Al. Yeah.
And hang on, Paulie. You haven't been slapped today yet.
Ah!
Give me another one.
Ah!
Keep them coming. I want one on this side now. Come on.
Come on, nope, can't
I'm
do
like,
it. Can't do it. Come on.
Ah!
Okay, good. I need a few slaps. Again, I told you I respond to that kind of abuse. Okay,
hold on, Paulie. Jerry just wants to set the tone for the show.
We would all like to be able to live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life.
You know what, Tony? Since you said Jerry, okay, and that's a great Jerry Garcia, who I miss every freaking day. Jerry, I miss you so much, man. Let me tell you this. I would like to, if you guys don't mind, I would like to start today's show with a reading from the book of Jerry Rice. Okay.
Nice.
I just found this right before the show, Tony. I think you'll appreciate this. And I think all the 49er fans and our audience are going to appreciate this. So we talked to Scott Osler yesterday. We've been talking all week about the substation. By the way, Kyle Juszczyk dropped a video yesterday talking about the substation. I think I put it in bookmarks. Maybe we show that later. But again, let's not forget Kyle Juszczyk. This is a Harvard-educated guy. It's not like he's no rockhead. This guy, he's a smart guy, and he's concerned. He's like, "What are we doing with the substation?" So, and then I saw Joe Shasky from 95.7 The Game post this video a couple nights ago where he was going off. It was very. I really was like lined up with Joe on this. He was like, why have the 49ers not won a Super Bowl in 31 years? Like, I think this, Tony, I think what's going on is this documentary that's going to hit AMC on Sunday. It's great because we're going to get to relive the glory, but it's simultaneously pissing everybody off.
Yes.
Because like you see Eddie D. Hey, Eddie, why would you have gone 31 years without winning a set? I wouldn't. Like, it's a reminder of how great it used to be, and it's a reminder of where we are today. So people are like simultaneously proud, but also kind of pissed off at the same time.
Right.
And so at that party, Jerry Rice was asked, and I'm going to read you his response. This is really good. Jerry Rice on why the Niners haven't been able to get over the Super Bowl hump. It's a paragraph. Just bear with me on this. This is from Jerry Rice's mouth. Quote,
Go.
I wish I knew. But I think it's going to come down to the players. The players, the leaders, and those guys are going to have to totally commit to winning the whole thing. The coaches, they can make the calls and all of that, but it's still up to the players to go out there and make it happen. Tony, that's what we did back in the day. We made it happen. Ready? Because listen to this, because we wanted to win for the city of San Francisco. I'm serious. It was important for us to win for this city and for Eddie DeBartolo, the greatest owner ever, the way we would travel, staying in the best hotels, all of that. Eddie wanted us to be well, and all he wanted to do was win. So that's what we did.
Dude.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys, man. Maybe, see, Tony, the thing, it's like, I see stuff like this. Hey, here's a video of Kyle Juszczyk and George Kittle dancing around a hot tub. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about the dance steps. I don't care about the boombox. I want to win a freaking super. Look at how upset I'm getting already.
Yeah, totally, dude. I get it, though. I get it, Paulie. I'm right there with you, man. It's upsetting. And sometimes I wonder if the fans do want it more than the modern day player because of the salaries that are being paid.
Brandon Ayuk. I'm not going to show up anymore. I don't feel like coming in. Oh, cool. Yeah.
And I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying some. Right. And so I just wonder because back in the day, it felt like everybody was on board to just get that ring.
And if you weren't, your ass was gone.
Yes.
Your ass was gone, dude.
Yeah.
Eddie did not take dissension. Eddie did not deal with like prima donnas. Everybody had to buy into what we were doing here. And we were in the business of winning Super Bowls. And right now we're still trying to do that. It's very frustrating, man.
Oh, by the way, you mentioned Kyle Juszczyk, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, stand by, Paulie, because
I ain't going anywhere. I'm right here. Yeah.
I'm going to share Kyle right now on the show.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is the piece. Yeah.
No, well, this is talking about your favorite current topic.
Okay, hold.
Yeah, go. What?
I want to make just one quick comment before you play the video. Is it a coincidence, or maybe it's good particles, that Kyle Juszczyk's green shirt matches Dan's Secure Money logo? It blends. It looks like Secure Money logo is on his green shirt. I'm just throwing that out there. That's good particles. Yeah.
I like that. Is good particle. Good particle. Good mojo. Stand by. Here's Kyle talking about your favorite topic, my favorite topic, the substation. Stand by.
One of those things that it's just so hard to say because the science is not clear behind it. And like, I'm very much just like a science driven person. And like, I want to see the numbers and the statistics. And like, I mean, is it a coincidence that, that we've led the NFL in injuries for the last like decade? I don't know. It very well could be, because a lot of injuries simply come down to bad luck, bad timing. You're in a bad position. Yeah. But there's a lot that goes into it. And if that may be some of it, I don't know. I am very curious. I really am. Like, I want to see what, someone who truly understands that field, what they have to say about it. And just be curious to know. As professional athletes, like, we're looking for every little tiny advantage, that little extra 0.5%. And even if maybe that's just hurting us, a quarter of a percent, whatever it is, like, that's something that we want to know and we want to account for. So I'm very curious to see, what they find out this offseason.
How about that, Paulie? So even if it's 0.25%, and he's right.
He is right. He is right. I mean, this is their livelihood. Their bodies are their livelihood. Like, the way a plumber goes to do a job, he's got his van, he's got his toolbox, he's got that belt on with all the rent. Like, his toolbox is his body. Like, you have to have your body ready to go, or you can't earn a living as a professional athlete. So yeah, dude, I'd be extremely concerned if I was a player and I was looking around at some of my teammates, and I'm like, that guy got hurt, that guy got hurt, and they're world-class athletes, these guys, obviously.
Yep.
I do think there's probably a connection in my mind. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but I have to think that kind of electrical output and wattage, it just like permeating into the area, it can't be good for the human body, made up of like soft tissue and water, to be like absorbing those kind of rays. I can't imagine it's good for you.
Paulie, songs about connection or being connected. I'm going to say.
Stop right there. The Rolling Stones, Keith Richards' first vocal he ever took, Connection.
Nice, dude.
Connection.
Yes.
That's the name of that's the first song he ever sang with the Stones. Connection. Connection. Nice. I just can't make no connection. Yeah.
I mean, it's not as good as You Got the Silver, but it's pretty good, Paulie.
Dude, that's see. Oh, and by the effing way, I don't know. Do we keep going on Niners and Substation? Because I got to pick your brain about Gary Clark. I really want to hear about the gig last night.
Yeah. We can go, Paulie. It's Friday vibes, dude. We go wherever we want to go.
Well, you know where we can go? And this is for you, Patty from Napa, the queen of the scene. Tony, we can go in and out of anything. In fact, we can go in and out of love. Band and a band. Isn't that Bon Jovi, right? In and out of love? Isn't that them? Yeah, in and out of love, I think. right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
Patty,
think so.
that's Bon Jovi, right? In and Out of Love. In and Out of Love.
Shoot, at some point, maybe next week's night flight, we got to show pictures of Patty with John Bon. She
I
sent
think you
pictures.
know what we should do if Patty and Pat. Oh, I think Patty is in Vegas. I think she's seeing the Eagles again this weekend. She's like an Eagles head the way I'm a deadhead. When they're playing in Vegas, Patty's on a plane. I think Patty should come on sometime. Patty, if you're out there, tell me if you can hear this. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, it is Bon Jovi. Okay, cool. Patty, you should come on as a guest sponsor for the musical assignment, and you should make us do Bon Jovi songs. That would be funny. You should.
That would be good.
Yeah, and I'll throw a couple on there. They got a couple of good tracks, and I'll tell you this again. I probably saw them before Patty did, which is funny. But when I saw them, I always got to remind this, Tony. When I saw Bon Jovi, they were opening for Rat.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
And Paulie, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Are you slippery when wet?
Me personally,
Yes. Are you?
well, of course. How could I be one without the other? You know what I mean? I'm wet. I'm slippery. It's a combination. It's like a combo platter. Yeah.
You asked about Gary Clark Jr., and I will give it to you right now. I was with Captain Leisure. I was with Buckethead Mark. I was with Rising Wolf. I was with my buddy Kevin Farrell. Dude, the Guild Theater.
In relation to Perry Farrell, just asking.
You know what? I'm just going to pretend yes. I'm just
Okay,
gonna say
good.
for today.
Good.
For today's show.
Tell him to tell Perry to cut the crap
I will.
and stop beating up Dave Navarro on stage. What the hell was that?
In our debut of the segment, Cut the Crap, we'll have to talk about Perry Farrell. So
We will. And that was Stevie B's baby. The segment Cut the Crap. We'll get to that, Stevie. I do like that a lot, man.
Cut the crap. Okay,
Yeah, that's a lot of
the
crap. Yeah, yeah.
That's the open. But seriously, it was an incredible show, dude. Gary Clark Jr. is the modern day essence of cool. He's the coolest cat I've seen on stage in a long time, man. And I've got a little video I can share in a second, but his band, the keyboards, the drummer, the bass, rhythm guitars, all incredible musicians. Incredible. And the way they spoke to each other non-verbally all night long, and being in a tiny club like the Guild to watch this show last night was
a real treat. That's a treat that you got to see him in such a small room. I can't imagine why he played such a small place. But consider
tonight. He's playing there again tonight. He's doing 2 nights.
Oh, and by the way, before you finish your Gary Clark story, a little funny comment about me being brain dead. I've told you guys the only thing I'm good for at this point in my life is talking Grateful Dead and talking Niners. Everything else, it's up for grabs. So, dude, Tom Stack texted me yesterday, and he goes, "Dude, I'm watching your show. You keep talking about Dark Star Orchestra tomorrow." He's like, "Bro, the gig is next week." I was like, "Oh, sorry. I would have been in Oakland tonight walking around. Where's Tom? Where's Tom Stack?" So the gig is next week. It was my bad. Again, typical Paulie Mac. I don't know what's going on unless it's handed to me. So, Tony, finish your Gary Clark thing. I just wanted to throw that in the mix.
Well, hold on a second, Paulie. This is for Low Steve. Paulie, are you going to Dark Star Orchestra tonight?
I don't know.
There we go.
Pretty much. That's me all the time. I see the stage right there. Yeah. I see the Fox Theater right there. Yeah.
Dude, he goes to he does rockabilly, he does slow, passionate, soulful blues.
That's what I'm there for. The slow blues. Yeah.
But he also does this falsetto where he harkens the spirit of the ghost of Prince. And then he also brings Hendrix into the room and Stevie Ray Vaughan into the room. And it's just. And if you ever get a chance to see this guy perform, go see him and his band perform, because they're all phenomenal. My favorite part of the show, well, there's 2 favorite parts, but I can show you one of them on video real quick. But there's a song called "Don't Owe You a Damn Thing." And it was really good because he's just talking about I don't know you a GD thing. I don't know you a goddamn thing. And it just the way he presents himself and then launches into these just incredible extended solos. It's just, and the way his band listens to him and the way he listens to his band without saying a word. And then
he's the real deal. He's the real deal. Thank God that he's out there, man. I'm so grateful that we have this guy out there playing, keeping that kind of music alive, because after blues players are getting harder and harder to come by, man. And the fact that Gary Clark is carrying that torch means a lot. At least means a lot to me. I can tell you that, man.
Here, let me. I'll share you some Gary right now. Here we go. Okay. Sorry. Is that just? I mean, come on.
That's what I was hoping he would play for you. That's Third Stone from the Sun by Jimi Hendrix, man. That's fantastic. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy he did that for you.
It was incredible, and that was towards the end of the show. So he's masterful. If you ever get a chance to go see him, Gary Clark Jr. just literally the coolest cat I've seen on stage in a very, very long time, and backs it up with just soulful playing. And he's got this rhythm guitarist who also takes mean leads.
Yeah,
this guy looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme or something, dude. He had a sleeveless shirt on last night with just massive guns, and he's got these huge muscular legs, and then he's ripping this Fender Strat solos, which is like, come on, man, this is incredible what we're seeing.
I got to tell you, I have great appreciation for you chucking a Jean-Claude Van Damme on the pile today, dude. Whatever happened to that cat? I mean, but I've nothing but love for you mentioning Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes, totally, dude. And I think
that story. Do you know who Chuck Zito is? Have you ever heard the name Chuck Zito?
Zito? No, I don't know Chuck Zito.
Chuck Zito, he's like a world famous bodyguard to the stars. Like I think he was Sylvester Stallone's bodyguard. He was a former Hell's Angel.
Any relation to Barry?
I don't think so. I seriously doubt it. And Chuck was he kind of became famous. He's been in a few movies. In fact, he had a role on the TV show The Sons of Anarchy. He was one of the biker guys on that show, and he really was. He was a Hell's Angel in real life. But anyway, years ago, like I remember reading about this or hearing about this, like in the 90s, they were all hanging out in some nightclub in New York City, and Jean-Claude Van Damme started like running his mouth, and Chuck Zito beat his ass like in this club. Chuck Zito just dropped him. So like with all that like martial arts like know-how and stuff, Chuck Zito's like, yeah, that's great, I'm gonna put your ass on the ground. And he did. So anyway, Jean-Claude Van Damme, tough on the screen, maybe not so much in real life. Double Impact, says Rex. Is that the name? Give me some more Jean-Claude films. Give me some more. What are they? I know zero. I know zero. Double Impact, Rex.
I know Double Impact when I hear the reference, but I don't know anything else. And I wanted to share this real quick, Paulie, just to show you. Here we are with Captain Leisure and Rising Wolf right there. Can you see that? There we are inside the.
That's a great photo. That's three happy young gentlemen right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rising Wolf in the middle, Captain Leisure on the side, and then there's the stairway going upstairs to the guild. And if you can see on the wall, you got Jerry and you got Bobby both on the wall right there.
Oh, my guys, man. Those are my guys. By the way, Joe Schmo, he goes, hey, how about this? From now on, we go, ready for this, Tony? Jean-Claude Van Damme Peralta. Nice. You got Jean-Claude Van Damme Peralta. Nice. That's your new handle, Dom. And it's a little wordy, but we'll make it happen. Okay, Tony, other quick sports notes from last night. There wasn't that much going on locally, but the Sharks, I watched the Sharks game. They lose in overtime in Edmonton 4-3, but they did something last night they've never done in their entire franchise history, which is for the third game in a row, the San Jose Sharks scored 3 goals in the first period. So they had a 3-0 lead after the first period, and they lost 4-3. No big deal. You lose a lot of games in the NHL. It's a long season, but that's impressive. 3 goals in 3 consecutive games in the first period. I like to see it. I'm telling you right now, this team is going to be in the playoffs. The Sharks are going to be in the playoffs. I can feel it. They have all the earmarks of a young team developing, and watching star power last night. Connor McDavid and Macklin Celebrini on the ice at the same time. That's pretty cool. I mean, that reminded me of Messier and Gretzky, because these guys are this generation's versions of those kind of dudes. I wouldn't compare anybody to Messier necessarily, but in terms of that kind of star power. So anyway, Sharks lose there in Calgary tomorrow. Other than that, it was kind of a quiet night, except for me getting pissed off about the Niners all night, because every time I look at like more of the AMC footage, I just start getting mad. I'm like, when are we going to get back to this already? When are we going to cut the S and start winning Super Bowls? Is it? I don't want to be the team that shows up just to get our asses kicked anymore. Like, I'm sick of that. Rags, question for you. This is just me and Rags talking now. Would you rather the Cowboys have gone to 3 Super Bowls and lost them all, or not go at all? It's what's your answer to that, Tony? Like, would you rather go and lose again, or just not go at all? Like, I can't take any L's. I can't take any more L's.
I'll always rather go. It's a fun ride. It's a fun ride. And you think about all of the joy that was brought to you throughout months of the season versus one day of losing the Super Bowl. I'll take the ride and the Super Bowl L. You know?
The perspective of a creative Tony can teach me a lot. I appreciate that, Tony. And yes, we would like to dedicate the show to Catherine O'Hara today. She passed away this morning. I was really sorry to hear that. I know a lot of people know. Very funny woman, young too, Tony, 71, bro. Let's come on, man. Come on. 70,
Again,
70 yeah.
Cut the crap with that 71. That's not cool.
Totally cut the crap. And because of health and medicine and diet, and everyone's healthier today than they were, 50 years ago. 70s are like the new 50s.
Right.
So 71 is too young. But anyway, she was great in, Schitt's Creek and Home Alone. And I think a lot of you know who she is. She was really funny. Rag says he'd rather go. Yeah, you like winning the NFC Championship. I like that too. Rags, I've done that 3 times and I've come home empty 3 times. So
it's also very hard to win the NFC Championship. It's like it's just a hard road, man. And so, but newsflash before we get to Supers, Paulie, somebody we could show some video at some point today. Our guy Joe Montana. He made it known that he's pulling for my guy, my ginger crush, my man crush, Sam Darnold. Joe Montana's going for the Seahawks, and Sam Darnold. There's more room on the bandwagon, people. If you want to come on and join me,
I'll tell you what we're going to do. How about this? You know what? Since you're talking Sam Darnold, I think today might be the day we uncork the new favorite fun game that's never been played before called Right or Wrong, because I actually have a Seahawks question on there. So we got a lot to get to, Tony. We got to get to Noemi with the musical assignment. We got to get to Right or Wrong. We have all these supers, and we also have 3 sponsors. I do want to do Dan first today. Coach Emilio, our newest and favorite sponsor, Secure Money. We'll get to that. So how do you want to unroll this? There's a lot, for real. There's a lot in front of us. How do we get through all this? Tell me.
Supers, Arrow, Dan, Arrow.
Right or wrong?
Done.
All right.
Done.
Cool. So stand by that if you don't mind, Paulie. Stand by.
Okay,
don't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah. It's business time.
Come on.
It's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business.
Ooh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Did Gary Clark play that last night?
No, I was yelling out business time, and he just looked at me like,
Yo, Gary, give me a business time. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. He's like, what are you talking about? Have this guy removed. Yeah.
You know what?
Gary.
Real quick, before we get to the Supers, Gary Clark did say that every time he comes to this area of the country, he gets caught up in the psychedelic energy that he feels every time he comes here.
Yeah.
It was great. And then some lady yelled out, "The Merry Pranksters!"
Nice.
And then he looked at her and he goes, "Did you just say Merry Christmas?" And then the whole place started laughing.
Yeah.
But he was definitely giving much love and respect to the Bay Area. It was great.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm looking at a creative Tony. I'm looking at myself. I know there's Scarlet Fire. Listen, I think a bunch of us connect to the psychedelic energy in the Bay Area. I happen to be one of those people too. Yeah. Okay, Tony. So take us through. What are our good supers doing today?
Carlos, give us the los. Give us the los. He says the Flash, King Kong, and Marty McFly like the energy. I'm looking at like the electricity. I'm guessing, or the okay. Going back to Substation. I think he posted this during the Substation chatter because he did post this back at 12.
I understand. Thank you, Los D. Los D's on it, man.
You know who's probably suffering more than both of us combined, Paulie, is Carlos De La Fuente.
Well, he doesn't tolerate any BS. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I've been too gentle for too long on these guys. And I saw a picture. Well, I don't want to get into this because then, remember. I saw a picture of Eddie D talking to Jed, and I'm like, what are we doing here, man? What the hell?
Do you remember being like a couple rows behind Jed at Springsteen?
Oh, dude. I mean, we probably shouldn't like ever show those pictures because he could sue us for like defamation or something. But I'll tell you this. It was kind of funny. So I got my tickets through the Golden State Warriors, through their office for Bruce, because I'm not messing around. When Bruce comes to town, get me close to the stage. I'm not playing games here. I'm not going upstairs. I'm not going in the back. I got to be up there. I want to see what Bruce is doing. So we had these great seats through the Warriors that Raymond hooked me up with. And I'm not kidding. The row in front of us, no more than 2 rows in front of us, there he was, the owner of the Niners himself, Jed York. And then what was even better than that was real royalty, like a few more rows in front of Jed, was the one and only Jumpin' Joe Lacob. Yeah. And Jumpin' Joe Lacob, dude, he had a Bruce Springsteen T-shirt on over his dress shirt, which was
he went straight from the office, went by the merch booth, grabbed the T-shirt.
Thunder Road shirt. Thunder Road. You know what I mean? And he looked incredible. And he was on his feet. He was rocking.
And collar was out. So the collar was out over the t-shirt, which was
Oh,
amazing. The collar of the business shirt was out over the t-shirt. I wanted Jed York to cut a rug during night shift because I was up there dancing my tail off, and I'm
You
like,
were.
"Come on,
You really
Jed."
were. Tony
Yeah.
was dancing his tail off. I'm gonna see if I can find the Laker picture. It's
And
too
I wanted to get Jed up and dance with me, but he wasn't having it. So it's all good.
Keep doing some supers. I'm gonna look for the
Yeah.
Jed picture. It's really good.
Patty from Napa is a super. As always, thank you, Patty, so much. Enjoy the Eagles if you're done in Vegas. She said, "This is for Noemi. You will do fantastic, young lady." Oh, and Jovi challenge accepted, Paulie.
Okay. Yeah, let's have some fun with that, Patty, right? You should, because I've been running my mouth so long and I don't want to upset my dear friend Patty. So you got to put me in my place. Come on, make me talk about Bon Jovi, and I'll do it. I will.
Yes, your love is like bad medicine, Paulie. Stand by. Here we go. Escobar Cheeks, the third is a super. Wasn't the true story of Aaron Brockovich about this exact issue? Julia lives in San Francisco. Get her on the case. Hashtag substation this. Hashtag F the Seacocks. Hashtag F Shady Show.
Yeah.
By the way, a little foreshadowing.
Yes, sir.
Escobar and I have the same song for the musical assignment. I saw his musical assignment on email at paulyspot@gmail, and it's one of my selections too. So
nice.
I'm not surprised, Escobar. Great.
Oh,
taste.
dude, I got it.
Yeah.
I freaking got it. I've been looking for this for like 5 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Lacob watching the boss deep into the show because the house lights are on. Like at the end of the night, Bruce throws the house lights on. You can see the entire. Here he is. Here's Jumpin' Joe, tour shirt over the dress shirt. Let's see if you guys can see it.
On. Closer. Yeah. Look at the collar out on top of the lower.
You're goddamn right. Give me a backstreets, boss. Let's go. Yeah, give me Jungle Land pronto. Chop. There he is, Bruce. Lacob and Bruce.
And I've got a picture of Jed that I want.
I do too, but don't do it. He really would. He would sue our asses. I've had it with these two. Yeah, because he probably has. He probably has had it with us.
That's what you do is sue a couple of schmucks like us instead of winning Super Bowls. Okay.
Well, the problem is we could really wind up running into him at Radio Row next week. That is not out of the question. I mean, Jed could, but you're the two guys.
Jed, can we talk Springsteen Chase Center? Get over here.
He'd walk in the opposite direction. He would. He's still pissed at us. He's pissed at me and Murphy. He's been pissed at us for a long time, as far as I know. But anyway, what can I do?
Can't stand the heat. Get out of the kitchen, Paulie.
If you can't stand the heat, bring in Eddie DeBartolo. That's what I say.
I don't know. Feel the heat burning you up inside, Paulie. Hashtag no shaman. Hashtag no butt stuff. Hashtag free the thumb tribe. Hashtag the gig is next week. Hashtag summon the guitar greats. Yes, dude. Escobar Cheeks there with a lot of hashtags. Thank you, dude. Great stuff. And then Karen Bell is a super, and she says, cheers to Noemi. Oh. And if you're just tuning in and wondering why Noemi is getting these shouts out, or shout outs, excuse me, she is doing the musical assignment today, courtesy of Lily Merchant, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a damn good one. We're very excited about it.
And yes, it is. You're right, Tony. And thank you, Karen Bell, very much. Are you still going, Tony, or should I go into the Dan spot?
I feel like we should sing "You Can Ring My Bell" every time we talk about Karen Bell. So anyway.
I think we should probably get it on the soundboard, even better. You can ring my bell, ring my bell.
Yeah. Ringing. Go ahead.
By the way, I do think that's a double entendre right there. I don't think she's talking about the doorbell. I really don't. I think she's talking about something more adult in theme.
Probably.
Ring my bell. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can ring.
Don't we all want our bell rung at some point?
Yeah. I remember I saw this one Steven Tyler interview once when he was like, listen, he goes, well, never mind. That's kind of dirty. I shouldn't say this. I'm getting loose today, Tony. I feel very loose today. I had a very dirty Steven Tyler anecdote, but I'm gonna refrain just in case there's children in the audience. Yeah.
By the way, so Paulie, yes, we're going to now go into our first spot for Secure Money and Dan Cochinelia.
Yeah.
But I will say we have to think of an overlay. Like we have the mouth for Dr. Young, and we've got the oven. So we'll think about it. And by the way, Tom Peralta has come up. Remember our idea for Tom Stack in the house? Tom Peralta sent me a prototype, sent me what he's working on for the Tom Stack spots about you and I inside of a house. Let's just put it that way.
I can't wait. My initial thought on this one for Dan to Secure Money is maybe how about like Dom, you show like an image of like a bank vault, like when you have to like go into the vault where you have the safety deposit boxes, stuff like that. So maybe like we're in, or maybe we're like bank tellers. Maybe we're behind the counter. I don't know.
What if it's just like a $100 bill and your mug is the middle of the $100 bill?
And Tony, well, I'm not going to play. I don't want to play. I'm no better than you in any way, shape, or form. If I'm on the 100, I don't want to be on the 100. Because that's too much. How about like I'm on the 20 and you're on the 10, or vice versa? I don't care.
Or actually, put me on a $2 bill. I'm a big fan of the $2 bill. By the way, bring back the $2 bill. And by the way, my buddy Bob Oso, Bearded Bob, who's on the show every now and again, he's also Olivia's godfather, my daughter's godfather. He is a big believer in the $2 bills. He sends Olivia $2 bills in the mail. It's the freaking best.
Would they still accept those at your local grocer or what have you?
Bet your ass. Although there are places that exist nowadays that do not accept cash.
That's what I thought. Oh, I know. I hate that, dude. You can't spend cash at Warrior games. No cash at Warrior games. Everything goes on the card. Yeah.
I was with my Uncle Paul at at a juice store. Okay, I won't say the name because I don't want to, no defamation here. But we were at a juice store and we both ordered juices. And Paul's like, "Oh, I got this." I'm like, "No, I got it." He's like, "No, I got it." And then it goes to ring him up, and all Paul had was cash. He wanted to pay cash. And they go, "No, we don't accept cash." My Uncle Paul looked at me. He goes, "We're out of here."
No, I'm kind of with him on that. I mean, it's current. This is like it's printed money, and you don't want it. You can't take it. I'm with Paul on this one. Gotta go, Stacey. Gotta go. Okay, I'll tell you who accepts cash. Our great buddy Dan Coach Emilio. We love this guy. We just added him to the show as our newest sponsor. Welcome aboard, Dan. We're so happy to have you. We had him on the show on Wednesday. I think a lot of you saw that, but if you didn't, you can go back and watch and get a feel for what he does. But I will tell you this. Let's just kind of walk you through what kind of services Dan is offering the PMP community. It's Dan Coach Emilio at Secure Money. Start by checking out the webpage, securemoney.com. And Dan is over 30 years in the business, man. And I like this. He's dedicated to providing his clients with, first of all, honest service. There it is again. The honesty is at the forefront. Of course, bringing them results and all of the service that you deserve as a client. And the focus of Dan's work at Secure Money it's a two-word thing, safety and protection. Say it with me, folks. Safety and protection. Dan is committed to, and he has the expertise to help you never lose money. But he can also assist you with financial growth and opportunity. Again, it's like when I said this about Tony watching a baseball game. He's going to see stuff that I don't see because I'm not a baseball player. Dan is going to see things in a financial world that none of us are going to see because this is what he does. This is his job. It's how he pays his bills. And Dan's going to work with you so that you can maximize your income. And how about this? Pay fewer taxes. That's what I'm talking about. There's probably a lot of stuff you guys can write off that you're not even aware of, especially if you're self-employed. And these are the kind of things Dan can walk you through. Dan can help you with retirement planning, life insurance, IRA planning, estate planning, and of course, 401k rollovers, all that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to work with Dan on a life insurance policy because I don't have anything. I mean, I got stuff in the bank, but like if Tony whipped out a club and bludgeoned me to death tonight because he didn't like me riffing on Sam Darnold, I got to make sure my kids are taken care of. After Tony murders me, I got to make sure like my kids have something. I'm kidding. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, talk to Dan. He can definitely help you out and get you on a better path in your financial life. If your financial life is a mess, let Dan clean it up for you, man. Let him clean it up for you. Tony, I know you have some of the numbers on some of the rates and things like that. So why don't you share that too?
Paulie, I'm going to need you to give the numbers on the rates real quickly, but I wanted to say something about Dan is that just like Carlos de la Fuente, over 25 years in the business, in the industry. So this isn't like a first timer or a rookie getting going.
No,
this is a seasoned veteran who has made a career out of helping other people with their money. And he wants to make sure that you have guaranteed money for life, for the rest of your lifetime. Retirement planning issues, life insurance, IRA planning, inheritance planning, financial planning, estate planning, safe investments, and 401k rollovers. And I know you mentioned the 401k rollovers, which are a huge part of it too, Paulie. Yeah. Dan knows his S. If I can get vulgar for a little bit, Dan knows his S. The S in secure for Secure Money, Paulie. And again, these partners that we like are so fortunate to have, they all have the same common denominator of caring for people.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
making sure the people are taken care of. And it's I love because their heart is in it. It's not just about a transaction. They truly care about the people and want a client for life, and then build a relationship for life, not just for one transaction. So, Paul, you can take it away from there, but I just want to make sure people know about that. And we had Dan on Wednesday night. If you missed Dan with us on Wednesday night, go check it out on YouTube at Polymax Particles from Wednesday night show. Great fun, a lot of fun with Dan.
Thank you, Tony. And yeah, just a few quick numbers and we'll wrap up Dan's first spot on PMP. And I'm so happy to have him. And you're right, dude. And by the way, shout out to the mug of Dan Cochimilio. Great Italian looking for. You know what we got to do? We got to get Dan down to the next Neil Donardi bocce party.
Ooh.
Because that's like Italians meeting Italians, doing Italian stuff. The food is all over the place. I'll tell you what, when we went to the Donardi Christmas party and the bocce tournament, there was so much food. Like, it was everything you would hope for, like an Italian family kind of get together. It was an overload of food. There were drinks. There was music. They're actually playing Grateful Dead. Neil was playing Grateful Dead at the party. Anyway, we got to bring Dan down next time. He'll love that. Anyway, Dan does have access to guaranteed options, paying 7% on 2-year terms and 8% on 5-year terms. Again, 1-888-960-SAFE. 1-888-960-SAFE. That's 7233. Again, 30 years in the business. Dan loves people. He wants to help people. And he's like, think of him like as a guardian angel in a financial sense on our shoulders here at PMP. Let him go to work for you. Let him help you get to a better place, or let him help you learn how to save your money and pay less taxes. And in my case, it's going to be a life insurance policy I want to work with him on. And I will. Yes, Tony.
I'm no Brad Delp. And I'm not in the band Boston, but I
rest
just
in
want to
peace,
say,
Brad Delp. Rest in peace. Poor guy. What a beautiful singer. Yeah.
If I could pick one line of a Boston song or of any song for Dan Cochimilio, is all I want is to have my peace of mind.
Boom, 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 boom. Blah. Take a look ahead. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
But seriously, peace of mind, man. Peace of mind. And that's what Dan can help provide. So check him out, please. Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Tony. It's Dan Cochimilio with Secure Money, and it's securemoney.com. 1-888-960-SAFE. Give him a call. Thank you, Dan. Lots more to get to. This is only the beginning, my friend. Okay, Tony. Hey, look, Scarlet Fire has a new visual over there. I see. I don't want to get too distracted, but Scarlet Fire, I like your new artwork.
Okay, Scarlet Fire. We got SI Baseball starting up soon. I can't wait. By the way, Scarlet Fire is putting together the walk-up playlist for each player on the SI varsity baseball team. I'm waiting to hear what my cousin's son Leo picks for his walk-up music, because now that's a big thing, Paulie. All the kids pick their walk-up music now when they walk to the plate. So
I know. And you know what's so funny about this? Scarlet Fire told me something that really was encouraging for me to hear, because you know how like a lot of people think like, well, my generation was the best generation. These kids coming up today, man, we're in big trouble when they grow up. They got to take care of us when we're old and blah, blah, blah. And everybody's all discouraged about like, what are they? Millennials, Generation Z, whatever the hell they are. But you know what? I'm encouraged, and I'll tell you why. Because Scarlet Fire told me one of the songs that a kid requested for walk-up music was from the hottest band in the world, I Was Made for Loving You, from Kiss. I'm like, are you kidding me? Kids in high school listening to Kiss? There's hope for the future, folks. That's all I'm saying. There is hope for the future. All right, Tony, I want to do this. I want to play right or wrong.
Yes.
I'm going to dictate some terms here, if you don't mind. And if you do, just give me a slap. I want to play right or wrong. I want to come out of right or wrong, and I want to whack down a Longbridge pizza spot.
Yes.
And then I want to introduce Noemi Catalina. How's that sound?
That sounds great, Paulie. I'm down with that. If you don't mind, stand by. Okay, just stand by.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
A little slap. I had to slap you for that, Paulie. Yes. So this is the first ever installment of Right or Wrong. Paulie, take it away.
Okay, so the idea of this game is I will present Tony with a variety of topics, and then I will ask him, am I right or am I wrong? And I'll let Tony kind of determine that for all of us. Tony's the mouthpiece for all of us today. So, Tony, as we begin, the first ever time is played. Can I get some accompaniment from Al Pacino, please?
Yes, you can, Paulie.
Right or wrong?
Thank you, Al. I love you, buddy. Loved you in Serpico. Loved you in The Irishman. Loved Al Pacino and everything. Donnie Brasco, too. Don't sleep on that one. Okay, Tony, Giannis to the Warriors. Huge story this week. There are a lot of people that think the Warriors might even be the front runner right now to land Giannis. It's kind of ebbing and flowing. We should check the Vegas odds. But here's my question to you, Tony. If the Golden State Warriors do land Giannis, the Greek freak, they would be the favorite to reach the NBA Finals from the Western Conference, right or wrong?
Right or wrong?
Wrong, Paulie. Wrong. That's what I say. Wrong out of the gates because of the.
You need to cut that, by the way. You got to cut that. Wrong. So
Yeah.
we can have that as part of the game. Make a note. I want that on Monday.
You want the John McLaughlin?
100%. That's always been one of your favorites. So when we go right or wrong, if you're going to answer me with wrong, hit a McLaughlin on there.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I say wrong because the OKC Thunder is such a force, dude. 38-11, Paulie. 38-11. And you know what? They out of their last 10 games, they're 6-4 in their last 10 games. So before their last 10 games, they had only 7 losses, dude. So they're a force to be reckoned with. So I think they might be contenders, but I don't think they would be the leaders in taking the Western Division crown.
Okay, fair enough. I respect it. You're the one calling the shots here, but I would take my chances with Giannis, Steph, and Draymond as a core to challenge them. I'm not into. I know OKC is really, really good, but have they ever really been put to the test? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think they've really been put to the test. They rolled over everybody last year, and they're doing it again. Let's see them in a 7-game series with the Freak and Steph and Draymond. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'll take my chances.
Hell of a series, Paulie.
Yeah.
Seriously, that would be a hell of a series. And Robot Centaur, I see you on the chat, and he says everybody but Steph is available to get Giannis. Everyone except Steph is available. Is tradable.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to question number 2, and right or wrong, Tony. If Drake May, quarterback of the New England Patriots, if Drake May plays in the Super Bowl the same way he's played in the playoffs thus far, with the interceptions, with the fumbles, the New England Patriots cannot beat the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl if he continues to play that way. Drake May, right or wrong?
Right or wrong?
Right, Paulie. Right. Because they've won because of his legs, not because of his arm in the playoffs. So
I agree. You're right. Yeah.
To face this Seattle defense, which is my second favorite defense behind the San Francisco 49ers, and that's a joke, by the way. To go against that defense, he better get the pass game going. He better get the play action going. He better get all of the facets that got him through the regular season going in the postseason. Because in the postseason, it's been a lot of his legs, and his numbers in the air have not been very good. So they need to make sure that he's a dual threat to have any chance against the Seahawks at Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60.
The board is with you. I got Phil Dawson going 110% right for Tony on that one. Yeah. Hey, Red Jet Shell, good to see you again. Thanks for coming by today. Soccer Bowl, what's happening, brother? Great to see this. I love the Santa Cruz Mafia. Okay, final question on right or wrong. Then we go Long Bridge. Then we meet Noemi. I'm excited to have her on today. Again, I dedicate the show today to the memory of Catherine O'Hara, a very funny woman who was in a lot of movies for a lot of years. Tony, for me personally, Paulie Mack, I got to tell you right now, the best role she ever had was her role in the comedy Best in Show, which looked at like dog show culture. Freaking amazing. All the guys from Spinal Tap. So I'm telling you right now, that was her greatest role of all time. Right or wrong?
Right or wrong?
Right, Paulie. I would say
nice.
right.
Thank you. Okay.
I would say right. Her role as Cookie Fleck, Paulie. Cookie Fleck.
And she's like a nymphomaniac. She's also like oversexed. She's trying to hook up with, and she's hilarious in that movie, man.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, every role she's ever had that I've seen has been so good. I mean, she was even a guest on Modern Family as like a family shrink, and she was very good. But also, dude, Schitt's Creek, she was great. She was great in Home Alone. Yeah. But if I had to pick the mountaintop for her, for me personally, I would say it'd be Best in Show.
Oh, I'm so touched. I didn't see that coming. I thought you were going to challenge me on that. Karen Bell agrees too. Karen, I know, hilarious. But the two great, my favorites in the movie is the gay couple though, Michael McKean and his boyfriend. Dude, they're hanging up kimonos in the hotel room and everything. And Michael McKean's like, "How many suitcases did you pack? We're only here like 2 days." And he goes, "Well, I got 7 bags. I mean, that's enough for the weekend, right? 7." I mean, they're laying out like silk blankets. If you haven't seen Best in Show, same cast as Spinal Tap. It just doing a dog show thing. It's a great movie. Very, very funny.
I highly recommend it. I actually might watch some of that this weekend, Paulie. Because and dude, I see that Beat LA is referencing Catherine O'Hara in the show 6 Feet Under, and I completely forgot, and I'm forgetting where she was on Carol Ward. I'm just seeing right now. That's right. Do you remember 6 Feet Under, Paulie?
I do, man. And now everyone, the floodgates have opened. I forgot about some of these. Escobar reminding us. Beetlejuice, you guys. She was forgot about her in Beetlejuice. Great call.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. Jeez. But still, Best in Show's the mountaintop.
For me,
Mountain
that's
Top.
just for me. Also, Stevie B coming in, a good young comedy mind, and Stevie B. He says, guys, don't forget A Mighty Wind, another great one. That's where they do like a folk music thing. That's another great one that she's in. Yeah. Where is Busy B? Karen Bell, you're going deep on this. Last thing, and then we'll do a spot, and then we're going to say hi to Noemi. I know a lot of people like that cut I used to play on KNBR all the time, and that was from Best in Show. The two gay guys go into the deli, and they're holding their little dogs and stuff. They have their little I don't know, Shih Tzus or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And the guy behind the counter is like, whoa. And McKeon's like, just get me one of those pepperoni sticks. I just want to hold it. Like, that's from Best in Show. That quote right there. Yeah.
Hey, Paulie. Oh, it's not working. Hang on. Oh, it's not working. Gosh darn it.
Keep going. I want it.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
Hey, Roadcaster.
Wow.
No. I got chimes.
I gave you a chimes because I wanted to say I just made that sound effect.
No, I love the chimes. The chimes are great.
Beat LA chimes in and she says, I used to do dog shows. She goes, embarrassing but true. And she says, Best in Show is effing spot on. How great is that, man?
Let me rush to your defense right now, Beat LA. It's going to be me and you on this one. Guess what? I do you have that, by the way? Do you have Christopher Walken? Guess what?
I think I do.
Anyway, let me talk to Beat LA for a sec. Beat LA. I've gone to the dog show. I've done it. I've done it multiple times. First of all, when I was at KNBR, there was a couple of years. This is like early on in the Murph and Mac thing, but there was a couple of years where I was like, I think I was doing ads for the California Dog Show at the Cow Palace. So they sent me like complimentary passes. I was like, I'm going. I'm freaking going. So I went to the dog show. It's a riot. It's so, even if you don't have a dog, I recommend everybody check out a dog show at some point. They're a lot of fun. It's in that movie nailed it. There's a whole culture, dude. They're all competitive with each other. It's very funny. Okay. Yes, Tony, I can see you.
Paulie, remember pre-show meeting? We had to talk about the ports and the battery.
I do. Yeah.
So full disclosure, everybody, for some reason, one of the ports on my laptop is malfunctioning today. So I have to leave the microphone right now and plug the power cord back in. So because I'm down to 6%, Paul, 6%.
I'll tell you what you should do. While you get all situated, I'll do a long bridge spot. And why don't you just throw up the oven or something like that, and I'll take it from here. You just get set up. You do your thing over there. So, and by the way, if we're talking about malfunction, Dom, this one's for you. Shout out the Cro-Mags and their song Malfunction. Okay. I saw the Cro-Mags in 86, by the way. Barely made it out of there alive. I'm not kidding. Barely made it out of there alive. All the skinheads from New York came up. It was in Boston. I mean, dude, those are some rough dudes, really rough dudes. Okay, Longbridge Pizza, from the Cro-Mags to Longbridge Pizza, folks. That's how we're doing it today. Longbridge Pizza, 2347 3rd Street in the Dog Patch. I got to tell you right now, Tony and I were there on Tuesday, did the show from the Longbridge Studios, the little private clubhouse we have there. And right after we did the show, we went downstairs. We had a beautiful lunch. Thank you, Neil Denorti, so much for that and for everything else you've done for us in our first year on the air. And now we're getting into year number 2. Beautiful partners, like Tony said earlier today. That's all you guys. That's Dan. That's Tom Stack. That's Neil Denorti and Los D. We love you guys, man, and we do appreciate all the support. And in return, I just try to tell people how good his food is, because it really is, man. I mean, we talk about the vibe down there, the Vibe Tribe, the great playlist. You're going to hear great music. With the Warriors playing Detroit tonight, I would really recommend you get down to Longbridge before the game if you can afford that. And Tony, while you're operating right now, if you would be good enough, and no rush on this, if you can go to bookmarks, I put a tweet in there, and somebody posted this last night. I thought this was so cool. Somebody had a picture of like Oracle Park, and some guy goes, I can't wait to get back into the yard after I smuggle in a meatball sandwich from Longbridge or something like that. And I was like, nice. So I put that in bookmarks. Guys are shouting out Longbridge, grabbing some food, going to Giant games. And that's what we encourage you to do. Stop by Longbridge before the Warrior game tonight. Yeah, there it is. Tony, can you read that? I can't read it. It's a little too small for me. Can't hear you, Big T. I think you might be muted, my man. Try again. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere. Don't worry, T. I got you.
Hang on one sec. You got me now?
I do. Yes.
Hang on one sec. Let me put that up there, dude. There it is right there. Let me get rid of the visuals real quick, though.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you problems, T. It was just a cool tweet. Yeah.
No, you're good. There it is right there. George in Frisco.
Yeah.
George in Frisco. There it is. See it?
Yeah. And what did he say?
Can't wait to sneak in beers and a meatball sandwich from Longbridge. That's right.
Bam. Yeah, I love that. So anyway, Neil, I'm telling you, man, I'm all about sneaking food in. I've been sneaking food in for years, and I'll continue to do that. Anyway, Longbridge Pizza, get on down there, join the Vibe Tribe, and try any number of their delicious pies. For the first time ever, I branched out on Tuesday. I got their meatball pizza, which has a real, Rags, you would love this pie. It's got a real kick to it. It's spicy. And Rags likes his spicy food. George likes his chicken spicy, for God's sakes. They also accommodate private parties in the back. Tony being a little league coach, and he coaches his daughter's basketball team. This is like the ideal place because it's a very family-friendly kind of place. They do serve a variety of nice cold beers. Tony can tell you about that because he's the beer guy. But the private parties in the back room would be really cool. I'm sure your team would love that. All the little kids can go in there. Neil has flat screen TVs literally throughout the restaurant. And a lot of you have been there and like how cool it is down there. But for the uninitiated, get on down to 3rd Street in the Dog Patch. Again, it's 2347 3rd Street. Or if you're staying at home tonight, watching the game from home, just place an order online. They do deliver to select neighborhoods in the city, longbridgepizza.com. So if you're down in that part of town, place an order on their website. They'll bring it right to your house. Again, Tony, my favorite pizza place in San Francisco. And again, shout out to Neil's secret weapon, the sourdough crust. Tony, a couple of words from you, and then we'll meet Noemi Catalina.
If you're going to the Dubs Pistons tonight at Chase Center, by the way, the Red Hot Pistons coming to Chase Center tonight. If you're going to the Chase Center game, get to Longbridge beforehand. It's a great pregame spot for ice cold beers, all local breweries that Neil believes in, Andrew believes in, and then of course the pizza that Paulie just talked about. You won't go wrong with whatever you choose. I tried the Island Vibe the other day, which had pineapple on it, and it comes with copa and pepperoni. If you eat meat, go for it. Dive in with the spicy cured meats. I had it without, and it was friggin' phenomenal. And I hadn't had it yet. So like you, Paulie, I wanted to branch out. You branched out, I branched out. It was freaking outstanding. So Shannon Kaler had the buffalo chicken pizza the other day. Said it was fantastic. So you just can't lose, especially with the sourdough crust. And again, the local beers, Bear Bottle, Original Pattern, Russian River. He's got Altamont. He's got all the local breweries taken care of. Cellar Maker, get involved, especially if you're going to the game tonight at Chase. Can't lose.
And last thing I'll say about them, Tony, and thank you, is that they do have a lot of gluten-free options if that's a concern for you, your kids, whatever. Yep. They do have a lot of gluten-free stuff. And Neil can hook you up if you are a vegetarian, but you want to try some of the dishes. Like he has a version of the chopped cheese sandwich, which is the Longbridge version of a Philly cheesesteak. It's every bit as good as any sandwich you're going to have in Philly, but he can also do that like with mushrooms. He's done that for Tony. He's made him like a mushroom, chopped cheese kind of thing. So Neil's going to work with you. You guys are going to thank us once you get down there. So thank you, Longbridge Pizza. You guys are the best. Have a great weekend. Neil, Andre, Markoulis, all of y'all. You go enjoy Steven, my main man Steven down there. And by the way, Tony, don't forget, we're on the screen at Longbridge right now. So what's up, Longbridge? How you guys doing? We'll get on the Evan in a second. You're going to like this next segment because it's time for the musical assignment. After I tell you who's coming on, Tony, you can play Shannon's intro piece. But we are very happy today to have our dear friend Noemi Catalina. She's been one of our great supporters. She's been there literally since day one. Her and Ray Goodman. Like, I know the old OGs here. There were a group of people that showed up on day one. Tony and I didn't know what was going to happen. We started doing shows one day, and then bam, there she was. So, Noemi, you have a special place in our hearts, and we're so glad that you're going to join us today. And I would like to remind everybody, this was gifted to the Broads of PMP from one of the other great Broads of PMP, Lily Merchant. She's a great San Francisco girl. She comes to all the events. She's got her little crew that she rolls with. She always comes down there with her friends. And I really enjoy Lily's vibe, and she's a very nice person. And by the way, Lily, if I didn't say this enough, let me remind you that that toffee you gave me for Christmas, that chocolate, amazing. That stuff was freaking amazing. I don't know where you got that. It was like this designer toffee with crunchy, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like artisan chocolate and toffee, and it was so good. So thank you, Lily. She's very generous, as you can see. So she bought a sponsorship, and she said, give it to one of the other broads. So Tony and I put the names in a hat, and we pulled out Noemi. So let's bring her on, Tony. Noemi Catalina is here. Okay, sorry.
No, I just want to address something real quick. I see people in the chat saying, Tony, your mic is off, or Dom saying, Tony, reassign your audio. Just want to be full, as Paulie says, full transparency, full disclosure. The ports, one of the ports on my computer is malfunctioning, so I only have one port available. So I need to charge my to get my laptop charged right now so I can stay live. I can't have the Rodecaster going through my laptop. Just want to get that out there. Now, Paulie, stand by.
Peep this, particle heads. PMP's weekly musical assignment begins now, right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring her on. She is, you know her and love her from Lady Catalina's Hot Sauce, and here she is, the founder and creator herself. She's got style, she's got class, and she's one of our favorite people, Noemi Catalina. Come on down and join PMP.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, see, for starters, Noemi, you're always so fashionable and cool. I got to compliment the glasses right out of the gate. I like those glasses.
Thank you. It's my third pair of cat eye glasses. I have so many glasses. You never know when you need them for any occasion.
I wanted to ask you also, because I was talking about you on the show yesterday, and I know you're into swing dancing. Is like that whole hot rod rockabilly culture? Are those connected to swing dancing, or am I wrong?
No, not really. There's some overlap. There is some overlap. A lot of swing dancers would venture into rockabilly.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go the other way.
Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. So, Tony, we said, listen, Noemi's going to be the sponsor today. She can do anything she wants. So let's talk about the actual assignment before we get started, Noemi, and just talk about why you pick Prince and everything. Go for it.
I'm taking over the show for a second. I want, first of all, before we get into music, can we talk hot sauce real quick first?
Yeah.
Let's talk Lady Catalina hot sauce. Okay. Definitely. There it is. Little clip. Yeah, there it is. Which one is that? What flavor is that?
This one is the Mango Inferno.
Ooh,
nice. Ooh, is that the hottest one you have?
Yes, but the ones that's the most popular is this one.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I got the green. Yeah, green apple. That's badass. The green apple rules. Yeah.
Noemi, the last time we hung out, or one of the last times we hung out, was you had some of the peach habanero.
Those peaches came off of my tree.
Oh,
nice.
So right now the tree, it's wintertime. There's nothing right there. And plus, I don't think any farmers markets are selling any peaches. So that one is unfortunately out of season until the summertime.
I love that your hot sauces are seasonal. That's phenomenal. That's how fresh they are. And what peppers do you use for the spiciest one?
So I use for the Mango Inferno, I use a combination of Serrano and habanero.
Nice.
Damn.
Ooh, yum.
Hey, Tony, how gangster is it that Noemi has a freaking peach tree in her backyard? You know what I mean? Who has a peach tree? I don't know anybody with a peach tree. That's why she's so cool. She's gone to a whole different stratus, though, today, knowing that now I know she has a peach tree in her house. That's incredible.
Well, more than that. I've got peach, pomegranate, pluot, plum, orange.
Damn.
Okay, now, Noemi, I gotta geek out. I gotta geek, like as Paulie says, Noemi, it's just you and I right now. I gotta geek out with you right now.
Yeah.
How do you keep the critters from eating the peaches or eating the pomegranates or eating any of those delicious treats in your yard?
It's a good question.
I have 2 dogs.
Okay. Okay. What are we talking? Like guard dogs, Rottweiler types, or little best in show Shih Tzus? Yeah.
They're best in show Maltipoos, but it can. One of them has already killed. Unfortunately, I don't like seeing things get killed.
Yeah.
One of them did kill I don't think it was a rat. She killed a rat.
Okay.
I was hoping you were going to say Ray was out there with like a BB gun, like.
Totally. Dude, Ray's out there like a spear. You know what I mean? Like spearing them like fish. By the way, also shout out to Noemi's Frida poster back there. Shout out to Salma Hayek playing Frida. I got no problem with that. I back Salma Hayek everything she does. Very nice. Tony, are you still going? Or
yeah, well, then I want Noemi, give us any info about the hot sauces if people wanted to check. Is it like an online presence at all, or people want to check them out at all? Yeah.
So I'm relatively new to this selling online thing. So I do have a website, what is it? Oh, ladycatalina.com.
Yep.
And then I have an Instagram what is it called? I think it's Lady,
It's like me. What's it called? What are we doing? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's called
What's
Lady,
their webpage called? Yeah.
Lady Catal. Wait, what is it? Lady underscore Catalina underscore Ventures.
Nice.
So,
So proud of you, Noemi. Great job with all this. And your sauces are amazing. I mean, they really are really good. And if you're out there watching the show and you should want to try those, hit up the website and place an order. Boy, you're going to be very glad you did. Yeah, I love
yeah.
the. Who did your logo, by the way? I like that that artwork.
I just did Chat GPT.
Great.
Nice.
No, it's good. It's a good logo. I like that. It really is. Yeah, nice. Look at this. Great website. Hey, Rags, place an order, dude. Support Noemi because Rags loves spicy food. Rags, buy one of each. You're going to be thanking me. I'm not kidding. They're really good. Noemi knows what she's doing. She got the peach tree, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. All right. Thank you, Noemi. I just wanted to make, because I love your hot sauce. I love it.
Me
This-
too.
with the two
Well,
bottles
I'm thinking
What's
of
that?
venturing out, like maybe also include, well, if you liked it, the jalapeno cranberry sauce.
Oh, yeah. It was good. No, it was good because the jalapenos saved the cranberries, in my opinion. Right.
Okay. I made you that for Thanksgiving.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
If I'm going to eat cranberries, it's going to be your jalapeno cranberries. That's for damn sure. That was really good. Really good.
Cool.
All right, folks. Well, let's go from the hot sauce component to the musical component. And Noemi just said, listen, it's been rough going in Minnesota. We got a lot of broken hearts out there. So why don't we do this? Why don't we celebrate what the best of Minnesota, like musically speaking, and it really is. It's funny, Noemi, there's a lot of great music from that area that goes beyond Prince. I think most people identify Prince first, the way like people think, oh, Grateful Dead, San Francisco. Prince is kind of like that. Like he reps Minnesota, but there's all kinds of stuff underneath that. But you made the right choice. I mean, Prince's catalog, it's kind of overwhelming, really. There's so much music there. I haven't even come close to working my way through. Is he like one of your major guys, Noemi? Are you like a big Prince fan?
I have been a Prince fan since 1983.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
I was the reason why I came late because some have been Prince fans since 1977. Well, in 1983, I was only 7 years old. So,
Yeah.
So what I remember was after school, I'm your typical Gen X latchkey kid. Nobody was home when I got home. So
Right.
first thing you do, turn on MTV and
Yep.
do your homework. Try to do
Yep.
your homework at least. And I remember seeing the 1999 video and the purple and the trench coat. Now, in 1983 was also the same year that Michael Jackson Thriller came out. So Thriller was the rage. And then here comes Michael Jackson. And in my 7-year-old mind, I was like, is that Michael Jackson? Because it looks like him. I mean, very similar to me. And then I wanted to know more. Then they show on the screen who the artist is, like Prince. Okay. So and I started asking my parents, can we get the Prince album? So they got me a little cassette tape of the 1999. I don't know where it is, unfortunately, but I did have the 1999 album. And then when Purple Rain came out the next year, I begged my parents to take me to the movies to see that.
Yeah.
So what they did, and I'm sure you've gone through the same experience, my parents didn't really care. So they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's rated R, but we'll go see this other movie and you can go in there and watch it. So
Oh, good. Yeah.
yeah, so a lot of the time, like when I was a kid, if my parents didn't want to watch the movie with me, they'll watch another one they want to see and let me venture into the other.
Yeah.
And so here I am, the 7-year-old kid going into a rated R Purple Rain, and
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
part of it right over my head.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I was just enthralled seeing Prince up there, especially his musical performances in there. I mean, I felt like I was at a concert.
Yeah, no, and it's funny you mentioned Michael Jackson because Rags and I were big Prince fans in high school too, and it was like for us, we were, it was just right place and right time. But like I think we were sophomores or juniors in high school when Purple Rain came out. So like Noemi, when we would like have our proms and stuff, we would literally be dancing to like Purple Rain, like slow dancing with our dates and all that. And it was like the music of the time. And there was a Michael Jackson Prince like debate that was going on. But for me, I was always like, it's Prince. Because Prince can walk on stage and literally play every instrument on the stage, literally. Michael Jackson wasn't like that. Michael Jackson was like a dancer, a singer, a performer.
Right.
But Prince was a real musician. Like he was a wickedly talented guy. And his guitar playing, that's what did it for me. I'm like, this guy, not only does this guy have all this like great dance, but this guy rocks right here, man. This guy can tear it up on the axe. So I was drawn to Prince, and I'm glad we're doing this. And I don't know if we're ready to go. So Tony, I'm going to let you kind of determine what's the order here. Why don't we do listeners first?
I prefer Noemi. You sent me a couple of visual aids that I wanted to share. Right.
Yeah.
So Noemi, I'll share one of these. Okay. And then you can talk about it first before we get into the musical selection.
Okay.
If I can just get, hang on one sec. Let me load it up first. Oh shoot! I can get on email.
Poor Tony. Poor Tony's having a tough. And there's a lot going on up there. You're all right, T. Take your time, buddy.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah. Here we go. There we go.
All right.
Stand by. Bum bum bum. Oh, there it is. Okay, Noemi. So I tried to load it one way and it didn't load. So we're just going to share the screen here. And this is okay. You can talk about this, but I explain this to everybody because this is so badass.
Ooh, nice.
So when I was a senior in high school, I took an art class because I needed to, fill up the credits that you need. And I was already halfway out the door anyway because I hated high school. And but my art teacher, she one of the final projects was to do a collage in honor of someone that you admired. And she said, no, not a person who is like directly, like not your parents, because that's an obvious one, but like someone culturally or musically, anything like that. So I came up with Prince, and she also required a statement, which here, so I have my original right here.
Nice.
So I wrote in the back of it, and it's of course in purple ink.
Nice.
And I wrote, my collage is on the pop singer Prince. I have been a fan of his for about 11 years. This was in 1994 at the time.
Yeah.
His music is very positive, and it always has a special meaning in the lyrics. His music will never die and will forever inspire those who listen to him.
Very
and
nice.
I got an A+.
Wow.
Very A+. You're damn right you got an A+ for that. I remember being in high school, Noemi, and Rags was like dating this girl, or something was going on. Rags had this girl, and she was writing them love notes and everything. And this was early on. This was like 1999 era. And Rags would show me the notes, and she wrote Rags love notes in Prince's style. So she would say stuff like, Rags, I can't wait to be with you, like number 2, letter B, letter U. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool, man. She must be awesome. So yeah, no, the Prince influence was a big thing back in our day. And you're right, the Purple Rain album, the Purple Rain movie, it was a big deal back then. So I'm glad we're delving in. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Tony, go ahead. Dictate terms here, buddy.
Yeah, so I can go to the email but there was one other visual aid that Noemi Noemi, let's do the other one later. How about that?
Okay.
The second one later? Okay. But we have listeners that definitely sent in all kinds of songs to the musical assignment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Dom did it, dude. Dom, you rule.
Yeah, Dom does rule. Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. This is for Prince, and this is Noemi laid it down. There was going to be Prince for this week, and I'm going to start with Patty from Napa. She says, "I Want to Be Your Lover" by Prince. Which
Great one.
Is that on his second album, the self-titled Prince album, I believe, or is that on Dirty Mind?
I don't remember. It's one of the early ones.
That's on Prince. That's on Prince. His second album on Prince.
I want to be your lover. Yeah.
It's all about that falsetto, man. It's like what Gary Clark Jr. was doing last night with the falsetto. It's just so freaking good.
By the way, Prince would definitely approve of Gary Clark Jr. He would definitely approve. I guarantee it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
And to Captain Leisher's credit, he was like, "You're talking Hendrix, you're talking Stevie Ray. Don't forget Prince." Moving on, we have Eric who emailed into polyspot@gmail.com, and it's "Controversy" by Prince.
Nice. Yeah.
One of my favorites. Then Jessica, also known as Beat LA, she says, Prince wrote for Vanity 6 back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
does that ring a bell to you, Noemi? And the song "Nasty Girl."
Oh
Nasty.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Thinking I'm a nasty girl. Yeah, yeah. Boom, ching, ching, ching. Thinking I'm a nasty girl. I love Nasty Girl. Nasty Girl rules. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then Jessica also said for second she'll pick "Let's Go Crazy," which is just almost like an anthem for Prince.
Yeah.
Then we got Bonnie Scarlet Fire, and she says the song by Prince called "We March," which really hits home for Noemi's musical assignment about social justice. So the song "We March" by Prince, great job, Bon Bon. Jerome checks in. He says the song "America" by Prince.
Okay.
Yeah. See?
And by the way, since this guy's name is Jerome, let me just do a little Prince connection moment. Morris Day in the Time, who was like connected. Jesse, now Jerome. Yes. So little Morris Day crossover for you, Jerome. I couldn't resist, man.
Dude, Morris Day in the Time, Jungle Love. Come on.
I mean, the great record, great band, 100%. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have Miriam checking in, and dude, the song "Kiss" by Prince. When Prince remade, was it Tom Jones? Tom Jones did the original, the original version of "Kiss." That's great. Dom Peralta, he has a couple. He says, "Dear Mr. Man,"
Nice.
Prince,
Nice.
and "Colonized Mind." Look at Dom.
Okay,
Colonized
Tommy.
Mind.
All right.
Dom has a third one that he's going to share with somebody else, and I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Stevie B checking in, and he says, second vote for "I Want to Be Your Lover."
Okay.
Steve Bisecchio checking in, "I Want to Be Your
right.
Lover." Then we get Red Jet Shell's first ever contribution to the musical assignment. Welcome, Red Jet Shell. Prince's Controversy. So 2 votes for Controversy, 2 votes for "I Want to Be Your Lover" so far. Oh, Red Jet Shell also did honorable mention "The Most Beautiful Girl in the World" by Prince.
Good one. Good one. Yeah.
Also, then Jim Bull, Soccer Bowl, checking in. Last one, he goes, "The Ladder" by Prince.
Okay. Damn. We people going deep. I love that, man. Okay.
Yes. And then Escobar Cheeks III and Dom Peralta both said "Sign of the Times."
Great. Great.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. First of all, thank you everybody for contributing. And I got to say, I'm very happy because none of I have 2 songs pulled and neither one was mentioned so far. So I'm kind of psyched. I'll say one with you. I'll go first. Tony, you go second. Let's let Noemi finish it up. 100. Yeah. So, and then I guess I'm going to ask Noemi to make the tiebreaker call. So Noemi, consider this while I'm doing my picks. Which of these 2 you'd like to have on the playlist? Because we usually take one song from the audience that gets the most votes. Controversy and "I Want to Be Your Lover," it's a tie. So you can decide which of those can rep the audience today. But for me, Tony, I mean, I'm going like I keep saying, I'm going with the obvious one. I'm going with Biggie. I'm going Purple Rain. This is my copy. I've had this thing for a long time. And for me, I mean, anything on here, I mean, there's every single is a perfect record. Everything on here is phenomenal. And by the way, shout out to Apollonia on the stairs up there. Just kind of, I don't know if you can see her, but she's up there. She's watching.
Hey, I want to know, where is that motorcycle? Has to be in Paisley Park.
I hope so. I hope so. It should be. Yeah.
You want to talk about like what's it called? Bucket list items?
Yeah.
Getting to Paisley Park at some point.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Maybe we'll have P&P field trip or something because I would love to see that too. And go check out the club where he used to play because I understand that's still in business. I forget the name, First Avenue, whatever. There was a famous club. Yeah. Thank you, Noemi, where they shot Purple Rain. But anyway, I'm going to go with the song "The Beautiful Ones" because of everything he says in that song. Baby, baby, baby. And then he's like, you
want him?
Totally. And he's like, listen, you make me so confused. And then he says the greatest line of all time, "The beautiful ones hurt you every time." And I mean, he's not lying. That's true. They do. The beautiful ones are going to hurt you every time. So I'm going beautiful ones.
Pause.
Yeah,
Paulie, do you want him or do you want me? Because I want you.
Because I want you.
And then the,
Yeah, yeah.
then the baby. The way
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, going off, dude. Prince going.
Watch you.
Oh, dude, he's on his knees. Woo! Yeah. Oh, I'm getting fired up now. So, beautiful ones. And then the second one is because I remember when that album cooled off, everyone was like, wow, what's Prince going to do next? I wonder what this next record's going to be. And then he came out with this Around the World in a Day. And there was one song up there. I love this song. It's called Pop Life. Everybody wants to thrill. Pop life, we all got space to feel. So I'm going beautiful ones and Pop Life. That's for me.
Nice, Paulie. I love it.
Yeah.
Noemi, are those surprises from Paulie, or is that like, are you surprised at all?
I'm actually surprised with Pop Life because not a lot of people know that song.
Pop Life rules. Pop Life rules. The funky bass, it's great. Yeah.
We all got a space to fill.
Right. And that's the same album where Raspberry Beret came on, and that was the huge one from that.
That's right. That's right. And by the way, all this music talk we're doing, I just want to remind everybody, like some of our new listeners, if you go to Spotify, I will add all of these songs to the PMP 26 playlist. It's sitting right there. It's a public playlist, so enjoy it. We're building it, and we'll do it throughout the year. So right after the show, I'll make the new additions. Tony, you're up, buddy. You're in the batter's box.
Hold on. I just got a message from Carlos de la Fuente, and get this, Paulie. 6 minutes ago, before you said Pop Life, Carlos de la Fuente also voted for Pop Life. And then just because we love sharing visual aids here on the show,
Carlos, give it to me. Yes.
Carlos sent this in. This is
I've seen this. It's the greatest. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, whoops, sorry. Look at that. Look at that.
Dude, Los rules, man. Look at this guy. Yeah.
Dude, and look at that t-shirt. Purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Oh, the poor thing. I know. And she did. She actually jumped in. It was bad. That's not Lake Minnetonka. Yeah. It's rough. Yeah.
Look at Los, the purple jack. I mean, just incredible. Yeah. Los, thank you for sending that in. That's Carlos de la Fuente and Flex Funding. Okay. So Noemi, you're gonna wrap this up because this is your assignment. So I'm gonna go before you do, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to hear what you have to say because I really enjoy your musical assignment selections every week. They're off the radar. They're under the radar. They're not, and they're usually older songs that are. Yeah. I learn something from you every week. So
yeah, Noemi's cool, man. Noemi's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. First song. I'm going to go. I love, this has nothing to do with social justice or anything. This is just the song Diamonds and Pearls.
Oh, yeah.
I love the song. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Do. Anyway, so that's my first selection, Diamonds and Pearls, which I don't think gets enough love, personally. And then secondly, we're about visual aids again. So I'm going to share this one. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, let me give you the visual while I mention this one. So the cover of Dirty Mind,
right with the Speedo on, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, what else do you really need right there?
Nothing. That's all I'm asking for, dude. Keep the shirt and keep the jacket open, throw on a scarf and get on stage. Let's go. Yeah.
I mean, do you imagine the photo? Like that's the photo shoot for that cover, the album cover and everything is just phenomenal. But I'm going to go with the song. I love this album, Dirty Mind. I have it on vinyl. Listen to this album, Dirty Mind, When You Were Mine, Do It All Night, Got a Broken Heart Again, Uptown, Head, Sister, and then the final track on the album, side 2, song 4, Party Up.
Okay.
So, Party Up by Prince. And I just want to read a couple of the lyrics, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's an anti-war song. And I love these lyrics when he says, how you gonna make me kill somebody I don't even know?
Yeah.
They got the draft. I just laugh. Party up, got to party up. Fighting war is such an effing bore. Party up. Party up. Got to party up. So that's my second track, Party Up by Prince. And I freaking love that album. And so those are my 2 tracks, Diamonds and Pearls. and Party Up by Prince.
Way to go, Big T. I like it very much. And now for our final act, the one and only Noemi is going to close shop for us today. Actually, after Noemi, Tony, we're going to do a Don Peralta spot, and then we can end the show.
Sure.
But Noemi will do the final installment here. But before you begin, Noemi, which of the two from the audience should I put on the playlist? Want to be your lover or controversy?
Ooh.
Let's go with controversy.
Done.
Nice.
Done.
Yeah.
That's how
Good
easy
choice.
it is. You tell me what you need. It's done. Okay, so controversy from the audience. And now Noemi's. Okay, lay it on us, kid. What do you got?
Okay, before we get to mine, Ray didn't get his said, So he's like, I
Really?
emailed
Did
mine
he-
in.
Did Ray
Oh,
email
Ray.
one in?
He did. Ray, come over here.
Yeah, Ray, get over there, man. Where is he?
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Please.
Oh,
Hey guys,
Yeah, what's up, Ray? Yeah.
dude. What's up, Ray?
Good to see you. Oh, look at these two. Look at this couple right here. I love this. All right, so Ray, sorry about that. What was your selection, man?
mine is Free off of the 1999 album.
Nice,
And
nice.
he's
Yeah,
talking about soldiers are coming and will you do what it takes to remain free?
yeah.
Hey,
Good
Ray.
question. Yes.
Ray, I'm seeing your email right now, and I just want to say I see you said "Free" by the 1999 album, and here's the lyric real quick. You highlighted the lyric that says, "Soldiers are a marching; they're writing brand new laws. We will fight. We will all fight together for the most important cause. We will all fight for the right to be free."
Nice, Ray. Nice.
Thanks.
Good choice, bro. Good choice.
All right.
Okay.
Back to you, sweetheart.
Right.
Back to Noemi. See you later, Ray. All right, man. Okay. All right.
Noemi,
Noemi.
I like this.
Yeah, give him a little shove. Get him on his way. Yeah. I like that. Noemi's in charge over there. I love it. Yeah.
Alrighty. So my
Yeah.
choice comes off of Tony's favorite album.
Nice.
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 Oh, nice.
I was this a birthday present or was it
That was for a wedding gift.
wedding gift? Okay,
that I gave.
Nice.
that he gave me, which he pretty much gave to himself too.
I've done that too. Yeah.
So off of this one, it's a lesser known song, but one that when this song came out, I was 16, and even then I had like I was always acknowledging what was happening in the world around me. And the one song that really struck for me was "Money Don't Matter Tonight."
Nice.
Nice.
And the lyric that talked to me the most is when he says, "Just when you think you've got more than enough, that's when it all up and flies away," which is
Yeah.
true. You know, pay money comes in and bills.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, good stuff.
And then he goes on to say, "That's when you find out that you're better off making sure your soul is all right."
Nice. Good lyric. Nice, Prince. Okay, good choice. I don't know the track, but I look forward to hearing that. That's good. Yeah.
So couple of trivia things.
Yeah.
The song "Get Off,"
Yes.
you know how it begins?
Yeah.
With the scream in the very beginning?
Yes.
Yeah. That's in yeah.
That's the same one. That is not Prince.
Oh.
Okay.
That is-
Wait a minute. Wait. I might know this. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Help me out. I know. I've heard this before, Noemi. Refresh me. Yeah.
Rosie Gaines, who was the female singer in New Power Generation,
Nice.
he is the one that screams at the very beginning of that song, but everyone attributes that to Prince.
No, great call. There's a lot of cool Prince trivia like that. Here's another one. I'm going to throw this one on the pile. You know that song by the Bangles called Manic Monday? Just another Manic Monday.
Mhm.
First of all, Prince wrote that and gave it to Susanna Hoffs because I think they were dating for a while. Who didn't Prince date, by the way? You probably dated him at some point, Noemi. I think Tony was dating him in the 90s briefly. I was seeing Prince in 2000. No, but anyway, she took that song and made it a big hit with the Bangles, but Prince wrote it. So there's all kinds of cool Prince stuff out there like that. A lot of good trivia. Yeah.
To move on that one, listen to Manic Monday next to 1999. It's the same exact melody.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm hearing it right now. I'm trying to. Yeah. That's true. Good call. Yeah, I never thought of that. Nice. Good ear. Yeah.
By the way, we still also talk about didn't Prince write Sugar Walls for Sheena Easton?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And he also wrote "Nothing Compares to You" for Sinead O'Connor.
100%. 100%.
He performed
Yeah.
it too. He also performed it.
Yeah.
That's right. It's just the guy. I miss him immensely.
Yeah.
You must miss him immensely too, Noemi. It's just.
I know.
Another good song for another artist. Shaka Khan's "I Feel for You."
Oh yeah,
he wrote that.
Yes, that's on his first album, Paulie. It's on his first album.
That's I freaking love that song. I feel for you, oh babe, I love. Dude, you want to talk about a funky bass line, Tony? The bass goes off in that tune. Thank you for telling me that, Noemi. I never knew that, and I love that song. That's awesome. Wow, I guess I'm not surprised though. Prince is such a badass, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and when I mean, it's hard to believe it'll be 10 years in April.
I don't like it. I reject it. I do. I reject it on principle. You know, it's too much. No, I mean, all our favorite musicians are going, and I don't like it. I'm trying to put a stop to that if I can. Now, are you going again? Do you have a backup track too?
Do I have a backup track?
Yeah.
I didn't. But
another one out. No, I mean, give me twice as much fun today. Go ahead. Yeah. Give me another one that you love. Yeah, I want two from Noemi.
You know, I did say it earlier, but Raspberry Beret was also a favorite.
Yeah, it's going on. It's going on. I'm putting that on for Noemi. So I'm going. Money Doesn't Matter. I'm going Raspberry. Oh wait, what did you just say? Now I'm getting confused. I have so many songs in front of me. What was the one you just said?
Raspberry Beret.
It is. Okay, so we'll go Raspberry. Got it. And we're gonna go with Tony's, and we're gonna go with Controversy. And yeah, awesome. Okay, got it. I got all my notes.
Paulie and Noemi, we also had a couple of late entries. SGA Sports Talk just emailed into pauliespot@gmail. He said he has a couple, but Raspberry Beret where he talked about, but I Would Die for You.
Yeah.
And the song Purple, the actual song Purple Rain.
I'm actually shocked nobody said that. That's the first time someone's said Purple Rain today. I thought we were going to get like a dozen of those, but okay, that's cool.
Oh, that song is I've shed literal tears to that song before. And then Christian Rags sent in. He says, "Darling Nikki."
Of course.
Yeah, no, that's of course, Rags. Of course, 100%. With the magazine, I got you.
I was trying to make it formal with making Christian Rags and not just Rags, but you knew when I said the song name, "Darling Nikki." So there you go.
Rags is legit. Rags got to Prince before I did. I think Rags got to Prince maybe before anybody I knew. I think he was the first guy who kind of brought Prince to the group. And look at this, he's getting Rags. Okay, but anyway, hey, Noemi, thank you so much. You really are one of our favorites. Thank you for supporting the show as much as you do. Thank you for the great vibe that you always bring to the mix. And we believe me, we've noticed. It makes a difference. So keep doing what you're doing, Noemi. Have a wonderful weekend and great assignment today. Great job, Noemi. Thank you.
Well, thank you both, of course. As I said in my email to you, was thank you so much with all the crap that's going around in this world.
Yeah.
You guys bring such a welcoming respite from all of that.
I appreciate that.
And also thank you, Lily Merchant, for gifting this. I hope I didn't disappoint. So.
You crushed it. You crushed it. Good call too, shouting out Lily. Yes. And thank you, Noemi, again. We really do appreciate you.
Heck yeah, Noemi. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Take care of that Ray. Take care of Ray for us.
Yeah, keep him in line.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Noemi. Thank you, dear. All right, there she goes. Round of applause for Noemi Catalina. She really is one of our favorites. Yeah. It's
amazing. I'm going to do a quick switch real quick. Just stand by.
Bro. I'm right here. I got you. I ain't going anywhere, man. We're all good in the hood. Let me get my what are we doing? Oh, Peralta. Yeah, we got to do Dami before we go today. Dami Peralta. Hold on, you guys. Now I got to do some technical upgrades here. Stand by. It's been a bit of fun show.
All right, I'm back on microphone.
Woo! Look at this kid back in stereo. Tony, I got to tell you, Noemi is phenomenal. You know what I mean? She's just phenomenal. She's a purveyor of good vibes.
Yes, but before you go to Dom, I thought it was proper if we did this for a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the broads of PMP. Giants and Niners and pop culture takes. They bring the best every every day. The Broads of PMP. They're not the gals, they're not the dames, dropping facts that are so insane. More knowledge than you and me. It's the Broads of PMP. The Broads of PMP.
Yeah.
The Broads of PMP.
All right, Tony. Thank you. Good choice. Good choice. Yes, the Broads of PMP. We love all the ladies of PMP. I see a lot of them in front of us right now. There's Karen Bell. There's Noemi. There's Lily. How you doing, Lily? And thank you. Thank you for the generosity today. You got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. Okay. Anything else you need to check a box on, or can I go into the Don Peralta spot?
No, I already talked about Joe Montana pulling for the Seahawks, right? Did I talk about that today, Paul?
You did. Any other Seattle anecdotes you want to share real quick? Your favorite place to get a sandwich in Seattle? Maybe where do you like to go to unwind? Actually, you know what we need? We got to come up with some massage parlors for your buddy Robert Kraft. He's coming to town. And, you know, Bobby Kraft, he ain't going to a Super Bowl without a good rub down first.
Wow. Dom,
yeah,
send us that photo. Dom, send us that photo if you could, man. Please.
He did. Send it again, though, Dom. Yeah, send it again. All right, I'll do this while he is sending you the photographic evidence. I'm going to talk about Peralta Arts and Company because this is where graphic design, illustration, music, and pop culture all collide. And actually, this spot today is for Noemi and Prince. And as we're going to quote Prince right now, if there ain't no justice, there ain't no peace. Let me do it in my Prince voice. If there ain't no justice, there ain't no peace, y'all. That's my Prince voice. Again, Peralta Arts and Company, they channel pop culture, music, and the energy within the Bay Area community into every project they do. We're talking about logos. We're talking posters, fine art, brand visuals, all celebrating Bay Area culture. Dom is really good at that. He brings Bay Area flavor to the work that he does. And I really appreciate that. And Dom loves the Bay and he loves the history of the city a lot. Like, is that Dom's sketch of Prince?
Yep.
Nice, dude. I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that either. Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Well, he's a talented kid, but that's the idea. See, that's the thing. And I've also noticed that Dom very quickly turns pieces around. Like, I know he's still working on Ozzy, and good, take your time with that. But, dude, he came up with a Sly Stone tribute, like, very quickly when Sly left. I think he's working on a Bobby one now, a Bob Weir one we showed last week. Keep up the great work, Dom. And, again, just remember this. If you're watching the show and you're thinking, like, wow, I wish I knew a good artist I could use as a contractor for my next project, guess what? You found him. He's right here. He's right freaking here. He's Don Peralta. And, again, your story deserves bold visuals. Peralta Arts and Company will bring them to life with Bay Area soul. And again, you want to contact Peralta Arts, and that is our friend Don Peralta, and he will bring your vision to life, just as he's done for the Polymac Particle Show. All of our artwork, all of the posters, all of the T-shirts, that's all Dom's vision. That's all his work. Reach out to Dom and have a conversation about what it is you need from Dom. All you got to do is shoot him an email, Dominic@stellar.design, Dominic@stellar.design. Dom is such a sweetheart, easy guy to talk to, hard worker. And you guys see the results right here. He's a super, super talented guy. You can text him or call him as well, 650-796-3144. 650-796-3144, Big T.
God, as I zoom in on that thing, look at the detail.
Yeah.
It's just incredible work, Dom. You are so freaking talented, man. Seriously. And then you have the comedic side of Dom who does this because is Paulie coming over to the Seahawks? Is Paulie at the fish market now? We're just curious because of the news of Montana rooting for the Seahawks.
Shout out. Yeah, anything, Joe. That's true, actually. Joe wields a big influence over me. So if Joe says it's good, it must be good. Hey, Tony, it's way over to the far right. Look at the lady filming me on her phone. You see that? The lady on the right. Yeah, she's just filming me with the fish. What am I holding there? What is that, a pike or something? What kind of fish is that? You're the big fish Seattle guy, Tony. What am I looking at right there?
Well, yeah, no, Paul, I'd have to go into our catalog and to see what into the inventory and see what we had that day when you were in throwing the fish.
Hey, Lily, I had nothing to do with it.
Like before Gronk or after Gronk, Paulie, last week.
Lily's getting upset now. She's going, Paulie, no. Hey, Lily, I had nothing to do. I haven't seen this. It's the first time I'm seeing this. Yeah, first time I'm seeing this. Yeah.
This is no joke. When Paulie, Dom, and I, after we finished lunch at Long Bridge Pizza the other day, we looked out on the building.
Yeah.
And there was a sign on the building next to Long Bridge, reserved parking for Dog Patch Massage. And we had literally earlier that day talked about how Robert Kraft needed to have a massage parlor in the Dog Patch if he was going to get his rub and tug before the Super Bowl.
Look at you dropping objectionable terms right in front of everybody on Crown 4. Rub and tug. Wow, that's pretty loose. You know, and listen, I said it myself just then, so we're in twice as much trouble now with Crown 4. What's up, Crown Chris? Sorry about that. I got to tell you though, right now, sorry, you know how it goes. Sorry, it's already done. The damage is done. Tony, I got to tell you too. You know what we could do, dude? You know what we could do? Why don't we set up a sting? Sure. You got cops in your family. Tony's got cops that have married one of his sisters. Shout out to Rob, I believe his name is
Rich.
I'm sorry, there's so many of you guys. How can I keep track? There's dozens of them. I'm not kidding. Good luck meeting Tony's family. It goes on from there's dozens of them. All right. So anyway, Officer Rich, I do know this. He's on the beat out in the Hunters Point, which is no joke, man. That's a rough part of town. So
he's plain clothes. He used to be plain clothes. I think he's a lieutenant now, but he's
well, here's my idea. We arrange a complimentary massage and lunch for Bobby Kraft, and we say, hey man, before you head on down to the Vi, have your pregame ritual massage, the happy ending style that you like, and we'll get you a nice pizza from Long Bridge. But then when we got him in the act, we're going to send Officer Rich in. We're going to bust him. We'll cuff his ass, and we'll take him out in a towel, and then he can watch the Super Bowl from a jail cell. How's that sound?
I was just going to say, we got to keep him locked up during the Super Bowl. So even if the Patriots win, we don't have to see Kraft hoisting the Lombardi with would it be Collinsworth or Tirico or whoever's going to be
there. We're getting Collinsworth. We're gonna get all Super Sunday at Collinsworth. Like nobody asked for it, but that's what we're getting.
Oh God, no thanks. I mean, maybe I'll mute it and just play Prince albums.
Nice, yeah, dude. I do stuff like that sometimes. I play music during games sometimes. I get bored. All right, Tony. I want to thank everybody. This has been a really, really good week of shows. I've enjoyed them. I know Tony has too. And we're gonna keep doing this, man. It's gonna keep getting better and better. Don't forget, on Monday we will be joined by New York Post columnist Mark Cannizzaro, who just wrote a guys should check this out. Go online and find his article about take two, about Bill Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame. And Mark, he's been on the show before, super cool guy. He loves Bruce. He did a piece about Belichick, and he's like, and he covers the Jets. He's a New York guy, but he was like, it's disgraceful that Belichick is not a first ballot. It really is. I mean, you can't let petty nonsense. He wasn't nice to me in the locker room. Well, so freaking what, dude? A lot of these guys aren't nice. That has nothing to do with how he coaches. However he treated you, that dynamic is irrelevant in my mind. You got to put
on that note, Paulie. On that note, if you missed Scott Ostler with us yesterday, go back to yesterday's show, episode 252, and check out what Scott Ostler. He was crushing it about Bill Belichick and about the substation too, because Ostler's working on a piece right now as we speak about the substation at Levi's. And that was crazy. I had no idea he was writing a column about that, and I brought that up, and he goes, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm working on one right now." But anyway, thank you, Peralta Arts. Thank you, Dan at Secure Money, our newest sponsor, man. Dan Coach Emilio, we love having you on board with us, and we're very proud to represent you, so thank you. And then, of course, all the good people down at Long Bridge Pizza. A lot of fun this week, a lot of cool stuff coming next week. Don't forget, Tony and I will be broadcasting live from Radio Row. What a freaking circus that's going to be. You never know. Honestly, I have no idea who we'll run into, but my guess would be we'll probably have a guest or two. Some pretty interesting people usually hanging around. Badges, have a great weekend. Karen Bell, Rags, my main man, Dami Peralta, the whole Santa Cruz Mafia. We love you guys too. Stevie B, Lily, Noemi Ray, on and on it goes. Yes, Tony. I just want to say on that note, the time of Thursday's show is still up in the air. We still don't know. It probably will not be our normal high noon show. So I think it might be a little bit later in the day, perhaps, but we'll give you guys plenty of notice on that. But we're gonna have a good time, and you guys will be glad. All right, Tony, I'm gonna let you take us home. Do your thing, brother. All right, here we go.
Business hours are over, baby. It's business. It's business time.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I love that.
Thank you very much, Creative Tony. And thank you for all your Prince takes. You made me laugh at some of that stuff today. It was a really fun show. Thank you, Noemi. Thank you, Lily. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Be cool to one another. And as Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter would say, be kind. Are you kind? I am kind, and you should be too. Creative Tony, I will see you on the flip side, my man. Everybody have a great weekend. Go Dubs. And if you're going to the game tonight, stop by Longbridge, and we'll be back on Monday. High noon, y'all. We'll see you then. Have a great weekend.
Peace, y'all.